I just did something that I hardly ever do anymore, and it reminded me of how important it is to do it. And what I did was I laid on the bed with no intention of doing anything, not to sleep, not to watch TV, not to be on my phone, just to lay there. And it reminded me how Thomas Edison used to take his famous naps to solve problems. Although what we found out later is that he wasn't actually napping, he was just doing exactly that. He was just laying on the couch or the sofa and waiting for the ideas to inspire him or to solve the problems. And it's been really difficult to do this sort of thing lately, and many others probably can relate for different reasons. Myself, I'm unable to do it because I have children and a busy life, and every moment of free space I seem to get in all of the chaos, I'll go to my phone or something and I'll fill that space with my phone, as I'm sure most others do, or a lot of other people do today. They fill the space with their phone. And what happens is you're never really getting the mental break or the space that you need when you're constantly filling it with just quick dopamine hits and distractive short-term distractions. So it's something I want to do again more in my life, is more on a daily basis, is I want to be able to just sit with nothing to do. I will often sometimes take a moment, I'll get maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes by myself without being interrupted by one of my children or having one of them join me or wanting to talk to me. And really, it's just not good for the mind, man. We've got to have space every single day. And you can do that by making time for meditation. Take 20 minutes, 30 minutes to meditate, or 20 minutes, 30 minutes to just sit or lay in a bed or do something, lay on a sofa. And that, in essence, could also be considered meditation. So it's through these naps that Thomas Edison had, which were really just short meditative type sessions, that he could, problem solve. And for myself, when I've been feeling kind of in a slump lately, creatively, inspirationally, and I realize it's because I'm not having this space to be divinely inspired. So just 5 minutes, not even, I was laying on the bed here, and it inspired me to make this video. It made me realize, this is something I'm passionate about talking about, is taking that space. Because as a 43-year-old father and husband that I am, and life as busy as it gets to be, all I really want is some peace and quiet and a little bit of space. And thankfully now we here at my house have kind of redone a room here that I can lock the door and have a little bit of time. And that makes me hopeful for being able to do more things like this. So, thanks for watching, and if you're inspired by this, let me know. If you got any suggestions or if this has worked for you, also let me know. Thanks.